In a world of noise, we choose clarity.
Go to the oppressed. Go to the downtrodden. Go to the exploited. Go to the people who don't know who they are. Who are lost in knowledge of themselves and who are strangers in a land that is not theirs. Go to those people. Go to the slaves. Go to the second-class citizens. Go to the ones who are suffering the brunt of Caesar's brutality. And if Jesus were here in America today, he wouldn't be going to the white man. The white man is the oppressor. He would be going to the oppressed. He would be going to the humble. He would be going to the lowly. He would be going to the rejected and the despised. He would be going to the so-called American Negro.
Basically, we're poor righteous teachers. And we strive to civilize people that don't have no knowledge of themselves. If a person is living a life of wickedness or doing evil,
in a world
it's
of
our duty to civilize people as fathers to them, strive to educate them, to put them on the proper path.
In a world of noise,
sin, bondage, come on, getting kicked around in life and taken advantage of, to another place, a good place, a land that flows with milk and honey. How many of y'all think that sounds like a better deal? I'll take milk and honey over bondage and beatings any day of the week.
I got one question. Would you die for him? I said, would you die for him? Would you die for him? It's time for you to get a taste of Amazin Grace. Hey! Incarnation, Law Supreme, rolling in the place. We're your best. We the brothers, she's on the chick. Our cartel niggas giving niggas nothing but the best. Shout return here. Get a taste of Amazin Grace. Listen. Incarnation, Law Supreme, rolling in the place. We're your best. We the brothers, shooting lyrics. Our cartel niggas giving sisters nothing but the best.
That was, whether we like it or not, that was coming with us regardless. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was coming with us regardless. We got too much trauma. We done got shot at too much times. Too much shit. That was coming. And what's going on out here?
He said that was coming with us regardless.
it comes a certain time, like, bro. Alright, I understand from y'all perspective because y'all are outsiders looking in. But for us, for being out there, like we is at times like right now, bro, we is out there. 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, we was out there,
You kind of contradicting yourself though, cause you kind of, right, to go off of what you said 10 minutes ago. You said about your sister supposed to be your head on the swivel.
Yeah.
You came through the door saying about them with the drone.
Yeah.
So they've been on their jobs since when they clocked in at 7 o'clock this morning. They've been hunting. You know they've been hunting.
Of course.
You said how they was hunting.
Yes.
But then, you ever saw Godfather?
Yeah.
So you saw when his sister was getting slapped around, and they knew if they kept slapping, chill. They knew they kept slapping around his sister, he was just going to run out the house and run to go fuck up the brother-in-law. You just now said the drone been following them all around this morning.
I didn't know.
But I'm saying, you ran up here, did whatever you had to do, and ran back downstairs. So how was you not like Sonny in the movie?
It's because the reason why I wasn't like that is because it's an everyday thing. It's not just a today. It's not just a yesterday. It's not just a tomorrow. It's an everyday situation. It goes everywhere with us. Regardless. It don't matter. There's been times where it's been worse outside. And we extra strapped up, bro.
Remember, I sat down in the bedroom with them. They were fully dressed. We didn't reach for nothing. It was already on them. They leave out with it. All he did was leave.
It doesn't, like...
We didn't grab it. He just went back outside.
Like, that's how it's always been. That's how it's always gonna be. Especially living out here because... The thing is, everyone thinks that the enemy is going to be an older black man. No, it's going to be that 13, 14-year-old that thinks he's a fucking tough guy, bro. I told you, that's why it's hard for me to take the bus right now. Because at 3:30, when they let these fucking little dickheads out of school, bro, these niggas be, and then these girls is starting to act like these niggas, bro.
These niggas.
Yo, look, can I ask a question though? Are you prepared? Are you prepared to deal with the consequence of that?
Every single time. That's why I went back out there.
Okay, so you prepared to maybe catch a light bid and all of that?
I went back out there.
My son was.
Okay. Nah, I was just honestly asking. That's all. Okay.
Not fair, and it's a problem. He was just telling the same officers that he knows was looking for him too to eat a dick.
Fuck nobody. I don't care about what the police. What is he? And then I hopped out the car and he gets to touching me, bro. Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? I did not come to your premises. I did not approach you. I didn't do none of that. I apologize. I did not approach you. I didn't do none of that. Why are you putting your hands on me, bro? The white officers all stood back. This is the same cop that drew on me the first time. We in 2 different locations. Now, when he drew on me the first time, we was all the way by ShopRite. They don't care about their lives, but we care about our sisters, and that's why we was over there. That's why we turned up the way we did, bro, because we're tired of that shit. We're tired of that shit happening to our sisters, bro.
That's why we continue in this cycle, because sooner or later we're going to have to address, you know what I'm saying, the art, the music, the mantras that we listening all the time, all that shit.
Exactly. Her neck fucking hurt, bro. Her neck fucking hurt right now, bro. I wasn't just going there to put belt to ask the children, bro. I was gonna have them take me to their parents' house and beat the shit out their parents too. I got that little nigga Instagram, bro.
When you asked me, are you going to, I would have been in handcuffs. I couldn't go. The way that my sons act is because of how I raised them. And call it what you want to call it. But I'm not raising anybody that's not willing to kill somebody for their family.
Just know if one dead gone, 2 dead gone on your side. Just know if 3 dead gone, 6 dead gone on your side. Just know that when I find you, when the bullets touch you, 1 dead gone, 2 dead gone on your side.
Built different. I'm not like nobody else in these streets. I'm not gonna sit by and hold the camera out while niggas is beating on my fucking brother. None of that bullshit, bro. All that sitting idly by, you're helping him, you're choking him. I'm not, bro, what the fuck? He's getting put to sleep. He's getting put to sleep because at the end of the day, bro, can't nobody judge me but fucking God. Nobody has authority over this on this God's green earth but him, bro. I don't give a fuck if you police. I don't give a fuck if you the president. I don't give a fuck. Get close to me and I'm going to show you how it get, bro. I'm going to show you how it get. Because when it comes down to it, when there's no guns in that shit, bro, niggas is still not willing to die, bro.
Did I do something wrong? Because this is genuine.
It's not even an instilled thing, ma. It's not even an instilled thing. It's
your character.
Going through that shit, bro. It's going through that shit, bro. Going through that shit. Being around when I was outside, being around a bunch of men that were fake, bro. So you have to be thorough. I have to be serious. I'm not taking no jokes. I'm not playing with no fucking body, bro. Don't bring none of that bullshit towards me, and I gotta be extra aggressive, super violent, bro, because that's the only thing niggas hear.
You just saying, Jones, you guys gotta use your, just run off of adrenaline, off of this, what you feel.
Don't get
through the mental too, because we gotta get ones that go past round 1. You know what I'm saying?
And I completely understand that, Seafood. Don't ever get it wrong, bro.
Nobody's telling you to be scared. Like, no one wants you to be scared. Nobody wants you to back down. But the part of it that you're leaving out is logic.
No, facts. I understand.
Leaving out strategy.
No, I hear all of that.
You approach the situation and assess the situation.
I hear it. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm a very highly educated person. I know the situations that I was dealt with. I knew what I was doing, because bro, you could have said that the dark skin shit because they like dark skin people. But that's the thing.
No fair chance when it comes to this system.
But that's the thing, Mom. The fucking officer was blacker than tall. That's why I'm so angry.
I'm saying, why are you angry at that when you already know Santos exist? Like, stop, like, yeah, bro. That's his job.
But that's the thing though, Seifu. I'm not gonna lie, we need more police officers that's black. And I've met police officers that done their fucking job, bro. And don't get me wrong, I could never be cool with them niggas.
Of the police force?
Of course.
Specifically, it was never intended to assist us.
Of course.
The machine works perfectly.
Of course. And that's why I say
Rude, Supreme, Auntie, Uncle, I appreciate y'all.
This is why I say
listening to the things coming out of y'all mouths. My children.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying though. This is why we need to start governing our whole neighborhood. This is why I took this one. This is why I explained to you when I was like, yo, we need to start holding each other accountable. This is why I hold each other accountable, bro.
We used to have neighborhood watch. We used to have neighborhood associations. We used to meet in each other's houses. But to me, you can't say shit like that when you are open for all of you negating strategy. You can't put yourself in positions to end up in jail and then say you have to do things for the community when you're not using strategy. If this is what you want, then you can't make dumbass decisions.
No, of course I hear exactly what you're saying, bro. But the reason why I say none of my decisions that I just made was dumb because I wasn't doing anything illegal. What the cop did was illegal. You are correct. What the cop did was illegal. The only
This used to be one's house, but tonight it's God's house. I put a man from the sun, women from the earth. So I got one question for you. What y'all gonna be to your seed? What y'all gonna be to your wit? What y'all gonna be to the world? What y'all gonna be to society? You know what I'm saying? Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
We all full of contradictions.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
And sometimes from your contradictions, that's how you learn. You know what I'm saying, right? So, not only physically eating food, that you take food into your system, you know what I'm saying? Through your ears, through your eyes. So, you sound like someone that's saying violence is bad, violence, blah, blah, blah. But at the same token, ain't you entertained by violence? Isn't like the music and like the art that you consume and take into your body, isn't that violent? Violent against you and your people around you?
Of course, but there's also this. You also have to understand when it comes down to the music, that's it's different. It's different now, especially now than it was then, because music is different for everybody. I can say that the way that 16, 14, 15-year-old looks at music nowadays is different in the way I look at music. Music is a body to me. Music is spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Music helps me vibe. It's a vibe, and I don't only listen to violent music, but there's times where I do listen to violent music because that is a feeling. That is a feeling. When you have feelings, bro, and you express yourself through a mic, bro, that goes with anything. When I'm sad, I gotta play this for when I'm sad. When I'm happy, I gotta play this for when I'm happy. When I'm chilling, I play this for when I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? We used to speak back in the day. We used to speak about real life shit that we went through, that we go through every single day. Slaves made slave hymns and spiritual and Negro spiritual songs, and they talked about the shit that they was going through. So yeah, that woman that was inside of the laundry room over there was singing to the niggas that was in the field and telling them about how she got raped last night. That's not a fucking tune that I want to listen to, but that's a way of communication. I understand that pain. I understand what you're going through. I felt that. You know what I'm saying? I felt that. I felt that violence that you've had, and I know the feeling of the violence that you're trying to give out. Because I feel that. You know what I'm saying?
He broke that down very well, bro. He broke that down very well, bro.
When it comes down to music, bro, and that's why
he's too young, God. I respect that. I respect that.
Thank you. That's why when it comes down to music, bro, just with anything, it's a good and a bad use for it, because that's the reason why there's so much violent music massively projected out there, bro, because they know what it does to us. They know what it do to us. We gotta be smart enough to know what they're doing to us, and not to not. There's this thing called No Drill Sundays. On Sunday, bro, we not allowed to listen to drill music. Throwing some reggae, throwing some else, bro. We not listening to drill today. You feel me? Because that'll get us in that mode. That'll move us in that type of movement, bro. Every beat, even without the words, you know when you got a violent beat. You know when you got you know when you got a violent beat. So you can't even say that violence is in the music and the person that's putting it out there, because you know what I'm saying, it's in the feeling. You gotta feel something to make music. You can't just make music off the dome. I gotta be in the feeling state to make music. Creativity, bro. But yeah, that also goes, I understand when you say, like, I'll be contradicting myself, because I understand that. And that's why I'm so confused in life right now, because it's like, yeah, okay, I got my vices, and I feel like these vices are the right vices. Not only am I young, but I got a lot to learn. You feel me? I take in wisdom from everybody. That's why I talk to my pops. I don't know if I even told you, I spoke to my father. You feel me? And I got plans on going to go see him. Because I heed to advice, bro. I heed to advice, and I listen to my elders. Like, people think that it go in one ear and out the other. I genuinely sit back and listen and dwell on that shit for hours. Hours. I don't. People think that I'm sleeping. I'm not sleeping. I'm up staring at the ceiling. No phone in here. No TV in sight. Nothing, bro. In my thoughts, thinking about the shit that I go through on a daily basis and life, and I've become a better man day by fucking day. Because of shit like this that I'm fucking going through, bro. Shit like this.
Yeah, it's sad that the young folks and everybody got to go through stuff like this, but we gotta even
shit like this. This the shit that I be trying to prevent. So when I be talking to mommy be like, "Oh, can you pick Mariah? Can you drop Mariah?" Mom, you know how I move. You know how I move, bro. Say food, y'all don't see me go out. I don't go to no clubs. I don't go fucking chilling, hanging with nobody. I don't go, bro. The niggas that I'm with to the day that I die, they the only friends that I need, bro. I got family that love me, bro. I don't need friends. I don't need no fucking crowd. I don't need to be loved by nobody, because I got people that love me, and I'm content with life. I'm content. You feel me?
Only reason we say go to the clubs and all that,
because you got to enjoy yourself.
Clubs out here.
You got to
go to
enjoy
the clubs
yourself.
in Manhattan.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself, man.
Of course, but you see how you said go to Manhattan, bro. Right now, the mind space that I'm into. This is why I'm so mad at my generation, because y'all, even though it was still violent back in y'all time, y'all had a sense of community, bro. Y'all had a sense of community where there is no community. I can't knock on my neighbor's door for anything. You feel me? I don't even know the motherfucker across the street from me. And we've been living here for how long? That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. I walk past the same niggas at that corner store every single day. Don't know none of them niggas. They need money every single time I walk past them. Even if I say I done tried so many other shit. What's good, gang? Good morning. My fault. Excuse me. Like, niggas don't care no more. That's why I'm disappointed at, bro. Niggas just say they know what's going on, they know what's being done to us, they know what's continuing being done to us. Niggas don't give a fuck. They're okay. They're content. Like, I forgot what that saying was, bro. Like, a slave is you just a slave, happy to be a slave, bro. You just glad you're not getting whipped no more, and they finally allowing you to work in the field. You still getting fucking whipped, bro. You still getting whipped. I be talking to people, I be trying to tell them to open their eyes, bro. And they be looking at me like I'm a fucking alien. It's like the shit that I care about, and that's another thing that I'm learning, bro. You can't save everybody. So So if you can't save everybody, bro, the niggas that I can't save, and these are the niggas that's getting in my way, and it's unfortunate that these people are my own people.
Bro, I'm not saving yourself saves a lot of things.
Of course.
So if everybody just focused on
themselves,
saving themselves, we'd be like 10 steps ahead.
Of course. And if that was the case, I would have never went out there from Ron.
Sure did.
I would have never went out there from Ron. If I was worried, because like mommy said, this is the same shit that happened a couple years ago, bro. I went out there because Mariah was getting into a fight, some shit went down. Nigga, I'm the one that gets hit. You feel me? And I'm on peaceful timing. I'm peaceful. I'm like, yo, guys, it's not even that deep, bro. These kids playing around, bro. Like, y'all don't even gotta get on that timing. These is grown-ass men not even trying to listen to a nigga, bro. Put your hands on me. For what? I didn't put my hands on nobody. I ain't raised my voice. I wasn't aggressive. I wasn't none of that, bro. I was trying to calm my moms down. And as I'm talking to my mom, I'm talking to you like this, bro. Bro, come up behind me and punch me. He didn't even want to get it on face to face. Nigga, I'm 17. You like 35 something years old. You don't even want to get it on with a kid? Like, come on, bro. These are the things that I've been faced with all my life, bro. And I'll be damned if somebody take me out, bro. I got women in this house that fucking me, that love me, bro.
Wow.
I can't afford to die. I can't afford to be in jail. That's why I have to move with violence, bro. That's why if I'm met with a little bit of aggression, bro, I'm finishing it completely. Because I done been put in too many situations where I was being peaceful, bro. And I done got met with extreme violence that could have took my life, bro.
You gotta move differently though, like you're not moving in the analog world like as you say. We're moving in the digital world, ring cameras, cell phones, drones, with Teslas, with like everything around us with Ray-Ban glasses. Everything around us is watching and recording. We just can't move like fully off. We gotta move like you said. Why your man didn't do this and why didn't he do that? We gotta move with the plan. Even off of that, if they was falling in with a drone, maybe all those other precautions would not have worked. You know what I'm saying? We gotta.
But this is what I'm trying to explain to you, Safety, because yo, when you move tactical, bro, in this digital world that we're going through, and I'm glad everybody keeps saying we go into a digital world because human error is still around. Computers is smart as fuck. Humans aren't. Niggas is still dumb as fuck.
In a world of noise, we choose clarity.
Go to the oppressed. Go to the downtrodden. Go to the exploited. Go to the people who don't know who they are. Who are lost in knowledge of themselves and who are strangers in a land that is not theirs. Go to those people. Go to the slaves. Go to the second-class citizens. Go to the ones who are suffering the brunt of Caesar's brutality. And if Jesus were here in America today, he wouldn't be going to the white man. The white man is the oppressor. He would be going to the oppressed. He would be going to the humble. He would be going to the lowly. He would be going to the rejected and the despised. He would be going to the so-called American Negro.
Basically, we're poor righteous teachers. And we strive to civilize people that don't have no knowledge of themselves. If a person is living a life of wickedness or doing evil,
In a world
it's
of
our duty
noise,
as civilized people, as
we
fathers,
choose
to
clarity.
strive to educate them, to put them on the proper path.
In a world of noise, we
Sin,
choose.
bondage, come on, getting kicked around in life and taken advantage of, to another place, a good place, a land that flows with milk and honey. How many of y'all think that sounds like a better deal? I'll take milk and honey over bondage and beatings any day of the week.